For me, Sir David Amess was a great man, a great MP. He was a respected parliamentarian, and he was also respected by his residents and constituents.
I mean, he was, as by all counts, a brilliant man. And one of the things that does seem to be a recurring thing is his kindness. And I just want to know, have you had any real sort of experience with him and been part of that, or seen some of the kind things that he's done?
Absolutely. You will hear tale after tale after tale of the work that David did along those lines. I mean, where some he would go out of his way, he would go into their houses, take them to where they need to go if they didn't have transport. These are just some of the tales that you will hear time and time and time again for a truly, truly wonderful man.
David Amess was born in East London. He grew up in Bethnal Green, Tony, as you probably know. He has been part of the long trek of people from East London out into Essex in the post-war years, making a better life for themselves, escaping from poverty. In that sense, he really is the living, breathing essence of the part of the country that you represent. It's a dynamic part of the country. It's a country where there are big characters, lots of entrepreneurs, lots of independent-minded people, but a great deal of kindness and community values as well. All of those things Sir David Amess represented.
Yes, and what hasn't been, I don't think, acknowledged as yet by anyone, is that also before he was first an MP in Basildon and then moved to Southend West, he also had public life and was serving people in the London Borough of Redbridge as a councillor before he became an MP, and that's been forgotten. So the length of time that he has done public service, and one of the key areas I see some of the news footage and the ticker tape that you've had of some of the work that David has done. Most things he believed passionately about, and this is what I really, really, really am struggling to understand. He was a passionate believer in right to life issues. His work on fire safety, certainly after the Grenfell tragedy. His work with animals and animal cruelty, and even a human rights life issue, and yet the poignancy of today, that his life was so cruelly taken away, is just not lost on me.